Welcome to another episode and video on my robotic arm and wrist with pneumatic hand. Everything controlled by laptop to this fischertechnik rubber interface with interface extension, pneumatic engine with compressor chamber and the engine that I designed myself. So it's not from the original compression engine design, and this is the hand that I designed myself, more or less biological correct. Pistons which are controlled by ultimately these valves. The arm base that is controlled by this motor pivot with a bipolar switch, and on the back side of the arm some counterweight, because the wrist and the hand are quite heavy in total. And talking about the wrist, that is the focus and has been for some time now. And the problem is that it doesn't work quite as well as I had hoped. The problem is that the timing is off. A timing problem is caused by switches that need to be detected. This one for the yaw, switches here for the pitch movement up and down of the whole arm, and some switches that are used here for the hand, 5 in total, thumb and 4 fingers. So that is causing a little bit of a problem. That's not the only problem, because this motor, which is not active right now considering the fact that this wire is out, supposed to roll the wrist, and when this construction is touching the switch, a 2 seconds delay is supposed to happen, during which the yaw motor is supposed to run and either pull or let go or release the wire for the yaw. And the yaw movement is like this: horizontal, left and right. Now, one of you has suggested to adjust the software. I had some problem with that, and last time I finally found out an error in direction of the motor, and that turned out to be that I should not say left or right, but a number. So that was the last thing I did last time. Does it solve the rest? I don't know yet. Unlikely, but who knows. So let's go to the software once again and see how it works out. Although I might show you in here, unfortunately with this project I can't show you on screen. It's either a screencast or this camera, so here we go. So right now let's run the software and see how this acts. And I press the switch shortly, and then yes, this is working, but it's working too long. So why that is happening, I don't know. Also, this is quite tight, and when I look at the software, it is going into status 0, which would be alright. On the other hand, it said not digital 9 and 10, which is correct. Not digital 9 and 10 is right here, which means that the bar is somewhere in between up and down. But let's run it again. So this is running, and now let's press the switch. It's not being recognized, not being detected. Once again, press the switch. It's not being recognized because this is still working. Alright, once more. And okay, once more. Holding it, and now it's being detected, but it's running the other way again. So that is a problem. Why is it running the other way? How long does it run? If I just let it go, how long does it run that way? Interesting thing to check. Once again, pressing until it detects. 1, 2. Okay, that is way too long. That is way too long. It should do twice and then stop. Or it should run the other way as well. So here I have a problem. And the point is that the status was 0. So now looking in the software, when does it go 0? Do I give it 0? Yeah, your status starts with a 0. And then it goes left. Or right, it goes, from motor perspective, it goes left. Is that correct? How did I define it? It goes direction 1, and 1 is right, which is that way. So I look towards the motor and it goes right, which is status 0 indeed. And that is indeed motor 8. The only thing is that it should do it only for 2 seconds. And that is what I give in the software. So there is something that is not quite right. I need to check that one. So let's go to the software and see or try. So what we have seen now is that this movement, motor 8, 2, 1. And we have to go here, motor 8, duration 2, direction is 1. Which is what happens right here. Okay, let me reduce this one. Doesn't need to be that wide. And direction is 1, but it starts with direction to be 8, 2 and 1, which is right. to the right side, right hand side, and it says port is then 8, direction is 1. We go to here, if 1 is right, so it does it. Speed 2, it doesn't need to be any faster. And it has to be set off. But looking here, when does it go off? How long does this take place? That's the interesting part, I think, in this case. Because set motor, if I look right inside here, I have a set motor and a time. I have a set motor and a time. And a set motor without a time, how long does that last? That's a good one. So, in here, trivial 8, 2, and it says start timer, which is this one, which is right here. Direction R, yeah, I know that is right here. And then I start set motor. And then it would be interesting to see how much time passes. So I would say add 1 on 2. Let's make this and. So then I know that it has passed and that this and starts. I'm very curious how fast it will be. I can count it, of course. So let's do that again. Going. Alright, pressing 11. No, I left it too soon. Oops. Okay, and there it goes. Oh, I already see end. But that is strange. Direction, it says left, but hold on. This is 8 and it goes direction right, and start timer. But why is it still running? Why is the motor still running when it's end? Or does it really goes on without ending? Because this one said it's off port direction, which is 1. I don't need an off direction, although here this is a timeout after which it happens. So this only stops after so many seconds. After this duration. So this should take a very short time, 2 seconds, and after which this happens. So this should happen 2 seconds in total. And I don't think that is happening. But how to do that? Using timing? That will be interesting to see. I can count, of course. Then I would count system time. Is that possible? I hope so. Alright, I have figured out that I should use time.time for counting time. Here I have already tried it, and that doesn't seem like it's going to be easy. So this is the first call. I hope. Yeah. So time is 1536, etc., 35.68. However, this is exactly the same and time has already passed. So this is not going to be any easier. How can I see how much time has passed when I get the same time everywhere? It doesn't really make sense. This is giving a problem. So how to approach this issue then? A time is time 1 and then maybe another time. I could. So just an experiment, of course. And then here is time 1. Not really. Time 1, 2. And then this is the first one. So a reading time. And this is time, and here I read then T capital Y, and what do? I should have here time on 2, and in the end I should have time underscore ty minus time on 2. If this works out. Let's try. And then of course press the button. Okay, here something goes wrong. Time. Oh. Where? What is not defined? This is not defined. Right. Typo. Carry on. So, of course, time on 2 is not defined. Oh. Where in line 45? Yeah, right. Oh, that's not good. So I should say here time on 2 is something. Time on 2 is 0. I don't care. Carry on. Now it does work, but how do I get it? So time end says it is time t minus ty. Trivial is ty. And time end time is this. This is no use. This is no use at all. How can a time reading on 4 different occasions? No, I'm sorry, 2 different occasions, because here I read it and here I read it. I subtract, so on 2 different occasions, how can time be the same? If I go to a new tab and I ask for time, oh wait, that's something quite I didn't expect. Okay, date, it says 14 etc. New date. Yeah, see, I expect time to lapse. And what I suspect now is that this is giving minutes, not seconds, and I want seconds. Ouch. How to reach seconds? I got a very different solution. This one, which actually in this format reads hour and no, I should not say hours, I should say minutes. That's much better. And then it says minutes and seconds the way I want it, and then I can say alright, so much time has passed. So maybe this is right, maybe I should replace it with this, but anyway, let's get some results. Go, pressing 11 again. Ooh, where? In 55. 55 is right here. For minus, it can't have minus. Okay. Then I will just copy it here. I don't care. Then these are not what you want. I can do that, but alright, let's keep it this way then. Go. Once again, pressing 11 until it finally gets. Ah, you got to be kidding me. Really? So this all takes place within 1 second? Okay, so how many milliseconds can I get there? I'm afraid with this command I can't. I'm talking milliseconds then, not seconds. So in that perspective, going back with the old result, then this is not accurate enough. And this is not accurate enough. Okay, makes sense then. But how to read milliseconds then? Because that was not in this command. I have got to find it out. But once again, time is getting very short for continuation of this episode of video, so that will have to be next time. In the meantime, I've gotten somewhat further. Although, why milliseconds? Because it should take 2 whole seconds. So where does it go wrong then? If it does go wrong, duration is 2 seconds. Okay, one final try. Pressing 11. 1, 2, should stop. Doesn't. It goes on. Direction left, whatever. 507. Wait. This last attempt. Minutes. This is actual time, but this is the second. So 777. Something is not correct here. Because time goes on. If I'm here and I start a Python shell and I do it like this, then I get I do get real seconds. Let me try it here. Right. Then this, copy and paste. Time is not defined. Right. Import time. Again. See? This is a very different result than you get here. Why? Big question. But what's the answer? So, with this timing issue, I'm ending with a very big question. Why is the time command that I'm using last is strf time working in a Python shell with correct result, but not in my program? That is a very big question. and unfortunately right now I can't answer that. Apart from that, nothing has changed. Still struggling. This is nonsense to keep it like this, because this is the time I keep it. I keep using it, I keep pressing it. Then the other point is, of course, this switch, this bipolar switch, is causing the motor to return immediately, while it should say, alright, I'm pressing, stop, and then do something else, namely this. But when until I have solved the timing problem, no such thing. Alright, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment or a suggestion. You can also follow me on Instagram. Please like and leave a comment. You can also follow me on Twitter. Please retweet, like, leave a comment. Show your appreciation, please, by making a small donation via PayPal or Wired. More information at my website. And at the start of this video, you can also become a patron and have your name mentioned as a supporter. And depending on your pledge, just on my website or with my website and with my videos. This is going to be continued. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.